Today we're going to make a rock painting, sunset desert scene with Jesus sitting among the rocks. Today we'll be needing a rock, and it's easier to use a white rock or some kind of light colored rock, some acrylic paint, and I already poured it in our tray, and we have yellow, red, and black, and I also added a little bit of water to just make it easier to use, and some brushes. Just one medium-sized one, maybe a small one if you have it, but you can also just use one brush. That works too. So our first step is we're going to take our bigger brush, if you have a bigger brush, and you're just going to add some red. And we'll start at the top. And just go back and forth, putting more paint on top and less as you go down. It's also good to have a cup of water handy so you can rinse out your brush. So after you're done painting the red just at the top and maybe almost halfway to the bottom, you rinse out your brush, then you take some yellow and you do the same thing but starting from the bottom. Then taking your yellow, your red, mix it together, and you go in the middle. Then you have orange, because red and yellow make orange. Just help it get a little more orange. You can also rinse out your brush. And just add to places that you feel need a little more paint. Now when you're happy with what you have, you just set it aside and let it dry a little, and we'll get back to it. Now that your background is fairly dry, you're going to take your other brush, if you have a smaller one, or you take the same brush you had, and I'd like to wet it a little bit. Even though I put some water in here, it just makes it easier to go onto the rock. And then you wipe off the excess. And just start at the very bottom with your black landscape. Then make it some rocks and hills. And even put Jesus there. Just something round for his head and his body as he's sitting down the rocks. Maybe some shrubs. you go. It's your desert scene to remind us about Jesus in the desert.